Kind, but dangerous.
Kind, but dangerous.
Kind, but dangerous.
Pillow Talk with the JHEN'S. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome back. Hey. Don't forget to subscribe if you like it. We like you. We love you. Hearts.
That's the other heart, Janita.
Right there.
I don't know if we're connecting, but what do you call it?
Message.
We had a
From
couple.
one of you three girls. It was naughty.
Oh, that was probably the bottom one. That's Janita, the little one.
Nice.
Well, we had a gentleman actually message us in our inbox at Kind But Dangerous on Facebook, and he had a couple of questions. He says, who are the JHEN'S and what is Kind But Dangerous all about? And we've also had that question by many other ladies and gentlemen asking us the same thing, wondering who we are and what is JHEN'S. It is not JHEN'S. It is not JHEN'S or anything like that. It is JHEN'S. JHENS, JHEN'S. So, Janita, do you want to start with explaining what we were thinking of when we all started?
So we came together and we decided on a Saturday morning that, hey, we should do a pillow talk about things that no one talk about 5 different contents in one. So this is a family. We're a family. We all share the same mother. However, we all don't share the same last name. So what keeps us joined is the name our mom gave us. So we played around, and it's actually Chinese or Japanese, and it's Japanese. It's JHEN'S, JHEN, and it means kind but dangerous, which I feel like fits us. We are very kind-hearted people on the inside, but on the outside, we are very rude sometimes. So that's a little bit of dangerous. But when you get to know us, you can love us.
Honest, not really rude, but straightforward and honest.
Blunt.
We sugarcoat a lot of things. That's right, Erica, what you said.
We're blunt.
Yeah. So I think that, like, piggybacking off of what Janita said, we do all come from the same egg, just a different sperm, and we love each other. Like, if we were, I don't think the separation of father is anything that hinders our relationship as siblings. Our mother is the glue to our family. She keeps us all together and connected. So in honoring her, outside of the fact of just the sperm donors, and who we do love. No, we do love our fathers. We each love our fathers individually, yes. But it's not something we have in common. You know, my sisters aren't like, hey, daddy to my dad, and I'm not, hey, daddy to their dads. You know.
I don't know about Janita now. I think not only are we fortunate with the same mom, but our fathers all took us on as their own children. Yeah. So we don't have just the one dad. We have all of each other's dads.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I just want to know, was it awkward that all of our dads hung out and drank and play with each other's hats and uniforms? And
I think that's called a healthy relationship, you know.
Co-parenting.
It should be.
Parenting.
You know, exactly. It's you still want to keep the love. Just because we had differences between me and all 3 of your fathers, had differences, did not mean that I didn't love them, and didn't mean that I didn't want you all to not have a relationship with them. That was priority is for each one of you to get to know your other side of the family and learn how to love them and understand them, even though we all had, we had to go different ways in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
It's just,
what do we call sisters from another daddy?
Sisters from another mister.
Sisters from another mister. There you go.
Or what do you call sister cuz?
Sister cuz.
Well, Nivea has the honor of being my sister cuz ma.
Yes, I do hold many hats with you. So going back to the reason, not only because JHEN'S connected us as a unit, but the definition of kind but dangerous, I think each of us have a different background as to how we are each kind and each dangerous in our own points. Erica, you want to share some of that with us?
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't know if we should go there.
Start with the kind. You know you're kind.
So tell us how kind but dangerous reflects you.
So I think I'm kind-hearted, and you guys obviously could be like, no, and people that know me can go, no. But I think I'm kind as far as when you become my friend, you become my family, like 110%, and I will give you just as much affection and love and support that I give my family. Granted, my work keeps me from being immersed in everything 100% of the time, but if you call me, I'm there. I think the dangerous part of me back in the day would be my attitude. That has miled it down, if that's a word. That has come down a little bit, not as much as it should, but it has come down. It's part be more like, I'm Spanish. I'm like, I can go from zero.
When you say that low, like it's a secret.
I'm Spanish. So I can go from 0 to 100, and I do have a sailor's mouth, and I think that's the career that I'm in that allows me to think that it's okay to have a sailor's mouth.
Okay.
But that's I think
Jay,
me.
Jay, how do you feel the definition of JHEN'S kind but dangerous fits you?
Well, we're all different. You know, our mom has taught us to be kind, but our mom has also taught us to be a little tough. You guys were raised in New York a lot longer.
You see the shirt? What it says?
What's it say?
Strong women raise strong kids.
That's right.
There you go. But no, we're all strong, and we're like, I'm just like Erica. I think we all have similar qualities. You know, we're very kind people when you get to know us. If you earn our respect and our trust, we will be there. Like if it was my sister that needed me or my mom. At the same time, we're not one to step on. Don't bite the hand that feeds you, because then we could drop you. I have a big problem that I could drop you like a fly and not turn around. I also have a really bad mouth, but if you watch the Netflix show, that means intelligence, people. Intelligence.
Not true.
That is proven not
It's
true.
okay.
Sorry.
But that's what she feels. Okay.
Mom, how does
because it's intelligent. No, but it's also in the career I am.
Yeah.
You know, working with my husband and working in the OR, it's not proper language going around.
And Mom, how do you feel kind but dangerous signifies you?
The kind is the heart that we have, the love we all have. And first of all, connects us all together as a family. And without love, I couldn't have gotten as far as I have in this world. And I always give the benefit of the doubt about everybody. I always find good in everybody, and I believe that people could change by just knowing who I am, how I became who I am today. Because this is not me back then. I didn't get my nickname Hellcat for no reason. Being brought up in the Bronx and being the mom of 3 kids, 3 daughters, and raising them as a single parent in the projects again. And we had the thugs waiting for us in the lobby, walking through it. I had to act crazy sometimes. I don't curse, but I had to be tough.
Well, you used to.
Huh?
You used to curse.
Yes. Maybe
I mean, wait a minute, Mom. Your favorite song came from South Park. Do you guys remember that?
Fuck, motherfucker.
I don't remember that.
She used to sing it and drive.
He did.
Anyways.
She didn't sing that when I was there. She must have did that. She didn't do that when I was there. That must have been after when I left.
It was
That's
after you
selective
moved out.
hearing.
It was when you moved out. When she
Yeah.
had the big blue Bronco. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I wasn't there for that big blue.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
she did.
that's where the hell came from.
So
Being a mom, single mom, raising 3 daughters in New York, in the Bronx. So
How about you, Nivea?
for me, me back in the day was a total different person than who I am today. I had to be the big sister to 2 younger sisters in the projects, and though I'm Puerto Rican, my skin is much lighter than this tan that I have from Florida. You know, I'm actually very light. I'm lighter than my mom is right now, but I did have a lot of issues with the girls picking on me and pulling my hair while I was in school. And I had to step up and show big, because if I didn't, me and my middle sister, Erica, you know, they had a tendency to pick on us. And I couldn't allow them to hurt me or my sister or show weakness. So growing up like that, you know, my younger sisters didn't have to really live that much in that lifestyle, because my mom moved us out as, you know, I had created a foundation for them not to bother us. And then we moved out before they actually had to walk in any of that. So I am very stern and I'm very standoffish to people. I try my best to give a lot of people 100% of myself in the beginning, and I slowly allow them to taper away and let them create their actual value in my life. And that has come along with me becoming Christian and allowing the Lord to heal those areas and guarding my heart often.
he's still healing me.
Yeah. As for being dangerous, I don't know. I try my best not to kill a person with my tongue like I used to. I know that could be pretty bad. You know, I think I've killed a couple of people with my tongue that that they probably would have just committed suicide. And I do feel bad for that. Please forgive me. But now I think I just try and live as much of a Christian lifestyle. Don't get me wrong. I am in a snap can become the most ghettoest chick you've ever met and put my hair up in a bun, take my earrings off, grease up my
Look
face.
at Erica's face.
You know what I'm
Erica's
saying?
face says it all.
Listen, that's used to be it. Let me tell you, I'm going to tell you a quick story. Can I share a quick story with everybody how ghetto we had to be one time? So I was strolling my younger sis, Jay, right? In a carriage. And this girl, and she was African-American, came up to me and she says, I'm going to fight you and I'm going to beat you right here. And I'm pushing my sister in the stroller, and I said, can you do me a favor and let me just take my sister upstairs? Because she was just, I think she was like maybe 4, and I didn't want to have to fight this person with my little sister there. So I take my sister upstairs, I go upstairs, my mom sees me ripping off my clothes, picking up my hair in a bun, putting on a sweatshirt, remember putting on sweatpants, taking off my earrings, greasing up my face with Vicks, right? And I'm like, I said, I'll be back, Mom. And she's like, what are you doing? I just gotta go fight this girl real quickly and I'll be right back. And she looks out the window, she's like, who? And when we look out the window, I wasn't paying attention to the mob that was walking behind us. And like I said, I'm really light skinned and they thought I was a white girl in a predominantly Black and Hispanic neighborhood. And so my mom, she says, Erica, watch your sister. Me and your sister have to go downstairs and take care of some business because this is bull shipwreck, right? And so she goes and she goes to the kitchen and she pulls out this machete we have. Because in New York, it is like in Florida, we can carry, we could carry our arms. But over there, that's not allowed. So you pull out your machete, And so we go down the elevator and my mom was like, are you okay? You scared? And I'm like, no, I got this. But in my knees, that little quiver. Oh, I hate the quiver because I wanted to run down the stairs. But my mom was like, get yourself together. And I'm like, I got this. We go out there. My mom is like,
one at a time.
She pulls out her machete and she's like, y'all better all back up now. She's like, my daughter's gonna fight this girl one-on-one. okay? And she's like, and then if anybody else wants to fight, she'll fight you and kick your arse too. And I was like,
your arse.
your arse?
That's pirate. Arse.
And so she was like, she'll kick yours, and then she'll kick yours, and she'll kick yours, but it's gonna be even, her against one person. And the girl, the black girl comes up to me and she goes, we got props. We're all good. It's squashed. From that day on, never have I ever had to fight another person. And it wasn't, they just found that we were equal. We were in the same projects, dealing with the same thing. We united as women, and it was over, you know?
How about when mommy had when the neighborhood drug dealers used to check in on us, and their girlfriends like, oh, hey, where's your mom still? You better go back upstairs. Your mama said to watch you. And I'm like, hey, mom.
You know what?
Those are the drug dealers watching us.
Best people.
Those were the best people to know.
They were.
They knew everybody who lived there. They knew who didn't belong there. They stood on every corner every day and night, and they protected each and every one of us.
Yep.
They used to help me with the strollers and with the shopping, with the bags and the shopping carts, and they would help me up to the house. And then, you know, sometimes I'll give them $2, $3 for a pack of cigarettes or something, but they really watched out for us. And that's living in the ghetto. The drug dealers were the best ones to know.
Its own community.
Yep, they protected everybody in their area.
Very much.
No, I'm sorry. I don't want to like step on anyone's toes or offend anyone, but honestly, that's me. I'm blunt. Do you feel that it's been taken too far? Because, I mean, where we did live, where we grew up, come on, Mom, we all look different. You look like a white girl. Nivea looks kind of white. I look like a Hispanic. Erica looks like she's mixed. Did you feel like scared raising us there? I mean, to be honest, I know everyone was cool and, you know, the drug dealers had our back and kept us on a straight and narrow, but were you ever scared?
No, what I did, no, I wasn't scared because you don't have time to be scared. And being raised in New York all my life, from the South Bronx to AD Avenue to Throgs Neck, you grew up with that attitude already that you always look behind your back, and it was just part of who you were. Now, once we moved out of there, then I felt like this is not normal. I felt when I moved to Florida that I was
taken off.
A weight was taken off, but then I felt like, whoa, this is not normal. I felt not, I don't know if it's not scared, but it felt different to me, and I had to, and you adapt to your neighborhood, you adapt to your surroundings, and I guess bad but dangerous, or kind but dangerous. Dangerous was living out there, and that's the type of person that we had to be because of our surroundings. And then moving here to Florida, that kindness that we all have in us was able to shine and shine out. And we could be humans and be kind and let down our guards and shed those how we had to grow up all my life.
Thoughts,
so, yeah. I'm a different person now, and I love me now. I love me then, but that's not who I wanted to be.
I have something to tell everybody on YouTube. We got a gangster up in our group. We have a gangster that went and got tatted on her face.
Ooh,
so we're gonna go back to our brows. A few weeks ago, on our first video, we spoke about brows, and I believe Janeda, you said you henna yours.
Yes, I henna.
Erica, what do you do with you? Are you natural?
Thread.
Oh, you
no,
thread.
I thread.
You thread. I am naturally thin. And then we got Gangsta Mama up in here who done got tatted up over here.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to the tatted mama. Subscribe to the tatted mama. So we're going to come and we're going to share an image with you.
Yes,
so that we're going to start with.
Let's speak for it.
We're going to do this one here with. Can you see it?
Yes,
ooh,
I see
look
the
at that.
before and after.
Okay, so in that image, you see two pictures. In the first one, Mommy has her eyebrows, which are very thin. No makeup on her eyebrows, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the second image is her first run of her, what do you call it? Of her first application?
Session, the first session, yes. The first tinting, tattooing. I can't see it.
Give me 1 second.
I
I just
see it,
want
I
to tell
like
you,
it.
Mom.
You see the
Mom,
difference?
I just want to tell
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you look so much younger. Like,
Yeah.
I know, it's like a facelift.
Yeah.
you literally look like
Facelift.
you lost years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ugh, I need to go get mine.
What it is the girl immediately told me the first picture here on the left-hand side, it shows that my eyes are drooping and looking tired.
Mm-hmm.
And instantly, right after the first session, it just gave me the facelift. It's just an uplift. And
Yeah.
actually what she did is just raise my eyebrow,
Your arch.
the arch, exactly from where it
Yeah.
was. And it
So
just,
here is her next picture, which in this picture, it looks like it's the same, but you're gonna notice that she has makeup on her brows.
remember I had told you at first that what I use is the little brush and powder,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
color it in. So on the left hand, I'm not sure which way you're looking, but the left
Oh, I
side,
see it.
that's the one with the powder.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
On the right side, you see the big difference, the arch.
Oh, yeah.
That's the second
It-
application.
It looks amazing.
I like it.
I
But-
really do.
Do you notice that how even though it's powdered in, it wasn't the same, it's not the same transformation as
Yeah.
getting the actual tat on there.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Love
So
it.
I like it.
this
How
was
many
her
sessions do you
during her
have?
procedure.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's them
Hello.
preparing
Well,
her.
honestly, yes.
What
This
were they
is
numbing you?
what they do there is they numb you. What they did is they outline first with the needle. They outline, and then they put a certain application to numb it, and then they put the tape they put on. They let it sit for a couple of minutes, and then they take it off, wipe it off, to do the fill in.
And then this ended up being her final image after it was done.
I think you
I-
look beautiful.
You see it?
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
see
It's
the
beautiful.
Right?
That's
I thought it came out
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah. That's
All right. So I know you wanted to do microblading,
Oh,
but you decided to do tattooing. Why?
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 Actually, my tattoo artist filled me in on the pros and cons from microblading. And actually, her name is Meredith. She was amazing, and she's amazing. I would like to go back to her again. And I would
Here's
recommend her.
Here's her information if anybody wants it. I'm sharing it right now. Okay.
Nice.
So anyway, she filled me in on microblading. Microblading is permanent. And what it is, we don't have the little the blade. Anyway,
I have it.
she showed me the blade, and she gave it to me, and she says microblading is a permanent. Just as tattooing is permanent, but you could always erase the tattoo if you make a mistake, or not that she would make a mistake, or if it just kind of fades a little bit. As for microblading, it's permanent. And what happens with microblading, she gave me this here, and it's the blade, and on this stick right here at the bottom, yeah, you could open it. On the bottom of it, it has 7 blades coming down. And what they do,
Brand new.
yes,
Here you go, Mom.
okay, at the bottom here, you can't hardly see it, but there's, oops, I don't know if you can see that there. That's the blade that they use. And there's 7 little blades in there. And what they do is they actually cut into your skin. And they
Oh.
cut about 100 times, right, to form the eyebrow. And it looks like the lines where your hair belongs.
Hair.
But it's
Oh.
going so deep and is ruining your skin. They're really cutting. So what she says, after they cut it in, and it's like a blade, it's a blade cutting into your skin, then they fill it with the liquid, with the paint. Now, this paint, after a while, everybody's skin heals differently. And if it heals, if you get an infection from
Here's
it,
the infected picture that I was showing
infections
earlier.
from it.
That's an infection from microblading.
Ooh.
And everybody heals differently. What they're doing, they're ruining your skin. As for tattooing, they're not ruining your skin. It's just using pigments. It's a little needle, and they're just putting the dye into your pigments. That doesn't change, as opposed to cutting your skin open.
And now
It's prone to infection. And what it is once they put the ink in there, after they use the blade, it could heal, it could smear.
And that's the photo I just put up right now, the tattoo smearing.
It could either smear or heal with infection. And microblading is permanent, and to fix that is almost impossible. Just completely impossible to redo. Is a scar. What they're doing is they're scarring your skin. So with this is, I didn't know all this till I spoke to her, and she says she took time out to explain everything to me. And over here it says also, let's see.
So we do want you to know that this lady is offering an offer for first timers.
Yes.
Of $100 off your first session. So her name is Meredith, and her information, yes, I'm posting her information right now so you guys can all see it. Also, you have more information here. If you want to take a photo of it as you rewind, you can rewind this later. And
I mean, she's amazing. She took time with me. She explained everything. She educated me on what I was about to do before she even started. And she's been doing this for over 20 years. And she's the second generation. Her mother, she grew up in a house with her mother doing permanent makeup. She also does the lips. She does eyeliners.
Yeah.
You really have to check her out. Check out her website.
We're gonna have to do a girls' day there.
I know. I need some Botox. Does she do Botox?
No, but
there's another lady that
she gave me some information on that. The girl lives in she does it in oh my goodness, Clearwater.
Oh,
She's amazing. Amazing.
So do you girls think that you would do the tatted brows or tatted eyeliner or something? Or I plan on staying as natural as possible, but you, Erica?
I want to do the eyeliner, the under eyeliner.
Yeah, I think we could make a date on that.
The under here.
Yeah.
On top.
No, not on top, on the bottom.
Oh, you want the bottom and I want the top.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, I'm going to set an appointment for that. Maybe we could all go together.
Well, that's awesome. It's good to see, I think women should know that they have options out there. You have, like my sister Erica, where she, I was going to say braids them.
Threads them.
I was gonna say, she's figured out another way to braid her eyebrows.
I should probably braid them. I haven't gotten them done.
They look clean.
And she goes to Ozzy in Spring Hill.
I do go to Ozzy in Spring Hill. She is freaking phenomenal. The best one around. I've been going to her for 10 years now.
Yeah. I introduced you to her.
Hey guys, I just want you to know, stay tuned. We still have our raffle drawing for our JHEN'S shirt, so stay tuned. And Janeda, you henna?
Yes. No,
Okay.
I get them threaded like Erica, but then I go in and henna them.
Okay.
I got some.
Does it hurt or does it do anything?
No.
Ozzy does tattooing also, doesn't she?
Ozzy does do tattooing. She does everything there. She has amazing.
Guys, we're at 10. And then we have Mom who just did, I was gonna say microdermabrasions. Holy cow, permanent tattoos on her eyebrows.
Do you see them?
Yeah.
No, not I can't see you that close.
No, we can't see you. You gotta get up closer. Come on.
You saw them in the photos. You want me to share the photos? Go ahead, Mom.
Get closer. Get closer. Hey,
Mom.
pretty girl. Pretty girl.
You like
Pretty kitty cat.
Thank you.
Hey, I got a question.
So,
why are y'all in the same bed?
Sister Mom.
we were sleeping over. I was helping my mom do some things. I do want, before, we only have a few minutes. We only have about 8 minutes right now. So I want to make sure that we talk on the topic that we put up a poll for, which is yay or nay
Oh, that's real important.
on vaccines, for or against the COVID vaccine. A, for the vaccine, against the vaccine, not sure, waiting, and to see results. And I'm bringing up my phone not to be disrespectful, but we have happened to have had several people.
It's a bunch of people that answered us back.
Acknowledge on this topic and get back to us. The majority of the people that happen to be on our Kind But Dangerous Facebook site said, a lot of them said B. That was the predominant answer, that no, they are fully against the vaccine. Some of them did not put a reason why. There was another person who did put B and D, which D says waiting to see results.
Ooh, bad results.
So then we got a person named Linda, and I don't give last names because it's none of y'all business, because we want to respect them.
None of y'all damn business.
None of y'all business. So she says, I got the vaccine because my husband, who probably would not survive COVID, but since getting the vaccine, my ankle on the side where I got the shot keeps giving out, and at times I almost fall. A doctor in our area had the same reaction and is now with a walker. So she did obviously take the vaccine, and now she's put that she regrets taking it.
I mean, I just want to know why they're getting shots in their ankle for
Yes,
the
I've never heard
COVID
of it.
vaccine.
She didn't get a shot in her ankle. She got a shot in her arm, but the arm that she got the shot in, that leg had a reaction to the shot.
Yeah.
I also have another gentleman here who says that, oh, not a gentleman, sorry. Her name is Evelyn. She says that her friend's husband and her both went to get the vaccine. The friend was fine. The female was fine, the wife, but the husband by day 3 got extremely sick, 100% full-blown COVID symptoms. Day 4, he was admitted into the hospital. Day 5, he was put on a ventilator. Day 6, they said that he won't get out of it. Day 7, they took him off the ventilator and he died.
Yes.
We've been hearing a lot of these things where, a lot of people obviously there's going to be people who are going to be successful in taking this vaccine and they're going to be fine. But as for me, I'm a B. I'm totally against it. I'm waiting to see results, not because I want to take the vaccine, but because I'm not a guinea pig. I don't want to be pricked and poked and prodded for other people because after they come up with several people getting this ankle thing or dying from it, they then write in their journal or in the side effects may get what is that, cankles? You know what I'm saying? Or may lose ability to walk. Or what is everybody else's view on it? Or have you had any friends or close people have negative effects to it?
So I know I was talking to a fairly good friend of mine, and both her parents actually got the shot. And right after, I think she said right after the shot 2 weeks ago, they got the shot 2.5 weeks ago. Her mother was admitted with blood clots in her lungs. And then her father was admitted a week later. He actually had a stroke and had a blood clot in his brain. Luckily, they're both doing good now, but it's fearful. He just got out the hospital, and the doctors convinced them to take the second dose. And they said, well, you're on blood thinner, so you won't get blood clots again.
But what other conditions could they have?
Exactly.
Like, why take another shot if this already affected you that way?
I know that's what the concern is. So we're praying for her family. We're praying for her parents, for them to get completely healthy and healed and not get any major complications.
That is horrible.
That's wild.
But we have a lot of bees.
Janeda, you work, like you said, you work in the OR.
Yeah.
Have you seen or heard or anything like that?
Well, I mean, it's funny because when the government wants you to know about something and try to take it serious, it's everywhere. But for something like this, they're just pushing, get the vaccine. You could travel, get the vaccine. You don't have to wear a mask. Well, the COVID is creeping up because people are getting the vaccine and they're not taking precaution. One of my coworkers, he got the vaccine and he got COVID.
Yeah.
So I don't take a flu
false
shot.
Sense of security.
Yeah, I don't take the flu shot. So if I'm not going to take a flu shot, because if you get the flu shot, you could still get the flu.
Exactly.
But if you don't get the flu shot, you could still, you're either way, you're 50-50. And that's what we're seeing now. It's 50-50 and no one is putting it out for people to see. No one is saying about the doctor who passed away after he got his second round, or the mother that was a nurse of 2 young kids that passed away after she got the first dose. These things are being so hush hush because they want us to be fearful still about the pandemic.
It's human trials of guinea pig, you know,
I
human
have a
trials
question,
of
though.
guinea pig.
We're gonna feel in the long run, I mean shortly or soon, we're gonna feel like we're gonna be in control. We're gonna feel like they're controlling us because it's gonna be to a point that we can't travel. How do you
Great
feel
point.
about that? That we can't, they're telling us we can't travel and we need this.
I have something that my pastor just literally posted. It's now 3 hours. It says, if I had to make a decision to never travel again outside of the United States or take the vaccine, I would choose to never travel again. That's how serious I take it.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
And he writes a little bit more for anything for Stephen Ellen Billsborough, but
Now, I know we're short on time, guys, and if it's something you want us to continue talking about, please subscribe and let us know. We'll come back. However, just briefly, statistics, they're not showing, the scientists and the government, they're not showing 2 years ago how many people died from getting the flu.
Yeah.
It equals out to the same about how many people died due to this COVID. But subscribe, call us, contact us,
1 minute
whatever.
left. Mom, I'm shaking up. We have 2 winners. First person, Leonola Derota. Got her. Go ahead, Mom. Next one.
She went over.
And Martina Carly.
Yay!
Everybody subscribe if you like what you heard. Ask us any questions if you have any questions. Real quick, Father God, we just thank you for today, Lord God. We just pray protection and a hedge over all people out there pertaining to COVID and all other health issues, Lord God. We pray that you give them wisdom when it comes to taking the vaccine. Father, we're praying for women who have brow issues, to be honest, Lord God, because sometimes they don't have enough eyebrow and it makes them feel self-conscious. Yes. Give them the ability to feel confident in themselves and to do what they feel that they want with their face and their body. And Lord God, we just bless the JHEN'S and we just pray that you grow it and strengthen it, Lord. We will be messaging you all, the winners, and getting your information so that we can send you out your JHEN'S shirt.
Let us know what we should do with the traveling and the COVID.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
One last thing I want to put up is this. If you have anything, let us